Dougie, a very frustrating afternoon.
Extremely frustrating, you know, the guys put so much effort into that game and it was a game of two halves, you know, the conditions were difficult. I don't think the fans would maybe see how windy it was. It was really difficult for us to get up the pitch in the first half. Dundee United a good team in possession, but you know, we limited them to very few real chances, real clear cut chances, though Alan was busy, you know, a lot of ranges, a lot of long range shots for outside the box. And then the manager was just discussing how we were going to, you know, push London up in the second half and play to the conditions, and as you've seen that, it did happen in the second half, but that moment of madness cost us, you know, where we could have cleared our lines, we didn't, and Ian's played a short pass to Barry and Barry's brought the guy down in the 10 men and it changes the game.
It was just that kind of one incident that's made a difference today.
Yeah, it's never, you know, you've got 10 men, we thought how can we, you know, still maybe be a threat, because we tried to get back in the game, we went 3 at the back, and I thought the second half the guys were excellent, you know, they've done everything but put that ball in the net. We're a constant threat, you probably wouldn't have realised who had 10 men at times, but it just wasn't one of our days, you know. I think it was Kai that hit the bar and you're thinking, you know, it's just not happening for us, and we had a few near misses near the end, but you know, the performance was good in the second half without scoring. I thought, but at the end of the day it's a results business and we need to start getting results.
It was that was an example of just how tight and thin the margins are in this championship.
Margins are crazy, you know. Dundee United, one of the top teams to whoever's bottom tonight, I'm not sure who it is. Everybody's coming up the way and the people in the middle are getting, you know, it's getting more compact. I don't think it's ever been tighter in terms of from bottom to maybe 4th place, and our aspirations are to be in the top 4, but you know, you need to look down the way as well. That's a realistic, that's just a fact, so that everybody's got something to play for, and if you don't turn up or you make individual errors and you make mistakes, you'll get punished in this league, as you found out today, because there was not a lot in that game.
As you say, 10 men for pretty much most of it, because Scott Mercer was off, so you were down to 10 men then, and then of course Barry getting sent off, so down to 10 men for pretty much most of that game too. Yeah,
well, you know, Scott got an injury and it's difficult because you have to make that decision. You know, we spoke to the doc, he's going to be 5 minutes, and you're thinking, well, we're under the cost, you make a substitution, that can limit you, you know, with Nicky coming back for injury, so you have to make that decision, and we made it to try and get Scott back on the pitch, and we hung on there, and then just when we thought we'd, you know, got through it, and as I said, the manager, we were talking about the second half, when bang, the whole game changed, you know, within that incident. So it's a harsh lesson for our young players about what's needed at this level. You cannot take risks in your own penalty box, and unfortunately today we did, and we got punished for it.
To change the formation a couple of times today, obviously Andy Stirling coming off to make way, and then you changed it in the second half to 3 at the back.
Andy done nothing wrong, and you know, you hear the fans' frustration, it's an attacking player coming off, but you've also got you've got set plays, you've got a whole load of other things when one of your centre half comes off that you have to take into consideration, you know, and that's what we had to do. You know, Andy hadn't done anything wrong, but we needed another centre half on. We needed somebody to make sure that we didn't get done at set play, so that was the reason for that. Andy's very unfortunate, but we made that decision. We changed the formation in the second half, and I thought the boys, without any real work, took to it really well and had a great second half.
You did change it to 3 at the back. It's not a formation that you've played much this season.
No, it's not one that we've played much because we hadn't had the personnel, you know, with injuries and that, with the Dicey out, Daz out, but we're now in a position where, you know, we're getting Daz was on the bench today, Callum came off the bench, so we're going to be in a position where we can maybe think about maybe having a plan B in terms of 3 at the back. We've certainly got the players that could play it, so it's something we'll probably think about maybe going forward. But for the guys who, I thought Ian Wilson, despite his mistake in the first half, looked really comfortable as one of the 3 at the back, bringing it out, and Doyle as well. And I thought to a man everybody was fantastic, you know, but it's so frustrating that we didn't get anything out of the game.
Ian seemed to come into the game as the game went on.
Yeah, he's still getting used to things. You forget, you know, he didn't play last week, and he's getting used to how we play and getting used to his teammates, and he's a young player. But I thought he was very good the second half. But at the end of the day, he's been involved in the goal against, and you need to learn for that. We can't give away goals.
You talked here about how the league's tightening up and things, but United, that same now 12 points away.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big gap, and it's very, very difficult as teams are finding to go on a run. You know, getting 3 or 4 wins, but I don't know if that's a massive task for us. We need to try and get that 4th spot. That's what we're after, and we've got a run of games coming up where we said in the dressing room, our performances at Pittodrie in the second half today have been decent, but it's a results business. We need to get results regardless of how we play at this time of the season. So we need to pick up points starting on Saturday against Alloa.
A big week coming up with 3 games in that space of that week.
Yeah, it is a big week. We've got Alloa and then Morton, Dunfermline, so it's a big week, and we need to focus and utilise the squad probably to get through these 3 games. But the players are well aware of what's expected within the next 3 games, and we'll be ready to go again on Saturday.
Alloa down here, 3-0 down the last time they made that. Such a good start. You obviously don't want another start like that.
Alloa have been fantastic in the championship. You know, they play good football. They're a good team. I think, you know, they've probably assembled the best part-time players in Scotland because they come and they're in the championship, and the gym's got them well organised. And we need to look at what happened in both the games, you know, because we've not done that. We've not done well against them, really, if I'm being honest. So we'll think about how we can create them problems rather than they've created us the problems potentially in the past, and we need a result. It's as simple as that, and we'll be preparing as normal to try and get that result.